Today we're going to be taking a fresh look at Sairento VR Untethered on the Oculus Quest 2. Welcome to the mothership. Sairento VR Untethered is a ninja assassin game that was originally released in 2019 for the Oculus Quest. Now the game has been updated quite a bit since its launch, so I thought it'd be nice to take a look at this game on the Oculus Quest 2 and see how it holds up in 2021. For all you new Quest users out there, stick around till the end of the video and I'm going to go over some of the settings that you can enable to get the absolute most out of this gaming experience. Before we get into it, a little warning for those who are new to VR, this game is intense. And by that I mean the comfort level is literally intense. I don't recommend this as anyone's very first VR experience. You're going to want to get used to VR before you jump into this game, especially if you're prone to motion sickness. Alright, so the first thing you need to know about Sairento is that it is entirely based around gameplay. There's no story to speak of, and the game feeds you missions that you can choose from based around time attack, survival, or eliminating waves of enemies. But what the game lacks in story, it absolutely makes up for with what a blast it is to play. The developers really did an awesome job here, making you feel like a ninja with an incredibly unique motion control system that lets you do a ton of wild things. You can double jump, triple jump, run on walls, and even do backflips, all while you're shooting enemies or ripping them to shreds. And the fun of this game really comes from mastering all this movement control. The better you get at stringing together these attacks, the more immersed you feel and ninja-like. It may feel clunky at first because it does have a motion control system that you're not used to, but as you play and as you get better, the game becomes more and more fun. While you can free run in this game, it really centers around jumping around and putting the game into slow motion while you execute your foes. And all the acrobatics involved, like jumping off of walls or wall running, work incredibly well once you get used to the mechanics. Now, something that really shines in this game are the number of weapons and different loadout configurations that are available. You have 5 weapon slots, 1 on each shoulder, 1 on each hip, and 1 on the small of your back. And there are a ton of different weapons to choose from, so you can really build your own custom loadout depending on your playstyle. There's katanas, lightsabers, several different pistols, Uzis, assault rifles, shotguns, throwing stars, and even Wolverine claws. The amount of variety here with your weapon loadouts is kind of unreal. The different weapon combinations really keep this game from feeling repetitive. Mix up katanas with pistols, or assault rifles and claws. With each of the 5 slots able to hold a unique weapon, there is an unbelievable amount of weapon combinations. And each weapon gains experience as you use it in the game, leveling up and doing more damage. On top of that, they can be customized with relics that you unlock during the game, changing their color or modifying their playstyle. You can also upgrade your player's skills throughout the game, making yourself a more effective killing machine. All this customization really helps this feel like a complete built-out game. Even though there's no story to this game, there's a lot to try and do. And thanks to updates in the last year and a half, there's plenty of different maps to try it out on. While it launched with only 5, there are now 10 different maps. The graphics have also been updated quite a bit since it launched in 2019, adding different lighting effects and really making the game look pretty good. Now, it's not going to win any awards for its graphics, but they're solid and I have no complaints here. Sairento VR Untethered is only $14.99 in the Oculus Store, and if you're a fan of this mission-based hack and slash shoot 'em up arcade style play, I would highly recommend picking it up. It's worth it for the fun factor alone. Alright, so I want to go over some of the settings here to improve your gameplay experience because this game has a lot of settings. Go into Settings and then Controls and Configure Movement. You're going to want to make sure Allow Accelerated Dashes is turned on. This lets you go into slow-mo every time you dash along the ground. To make sure that you can perform slide maneuvers, enable Slide After a Jump and Slide After a Dash. Also allow gliding. This will allow you to float down after jumps by spreading your arms out. And also enable the next two options, allowing you to perform flips. And also make sure the last option to allow accelerated flips is also enabled. With all of these options enabled, you are in for the full Sairento experience. And that's all I got for you guys on Sairento VR Untethered. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter @MothershipVR. Thanks for watching.